Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Do I sound good? Also, Jane, I thought your joke was good. Don't worry. Wait, I can't see the chat. Hello, yes, I am the bunny. I didn't have, I like this avatar. I just felt like using it again. Hang on, I gotta keep the chat open for it to update. Time to punch people your command, head hitter. Wait, what? No, what? What's happening with that? I don't want anyone to punch anyone. What's up with what is happening with punching? Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to another editing stream, where I try to finish this massive, ambitious project that it may be a little over my head with. And it's a lot easier for me to do things like that if I have an audience. I volunteer to be punched. Why is anyone punching anything? Why is anyone being punched? What? Head hitter equals editor. Oh, I get it. I was... That joke makes more sense if you have a British accent, I think. Which you do, which makes sense why you made that joke. Haha, I get it. Good. We have fun here. We do fun things. I made this, like, little zoom-in thing, that I had at the beginning. Yeah. Can I be knocked out? Why? Why is everyone so violent this morning? No one needs to be punched or hit or anything. So yeah, today what I think I'm gonna focus on mostly is getting the 2D sprites into it. Hi, Aseptuple Anti. All of my 2D JukeBox emotes and stuff. Why do I have 2 copies of Pose 1.5 in here? I don't need both of them. What? Everyone is violent and horny today, which, I mean, if you want to be punched consensually, then I guess all the power to you. Much better. I have, I also have, like, I don't have 2D sprites for Spookbox, but I was gonna have her represented by, renders of her 3D model. So, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, because, I mean, that might take a lot of much better space, but
Are you gonna change your form to matte?
I'll deal with Spookbox's thing later, but I'll just stay with my thing first.
Of it, and I know many of our viewers have. Though I might turn down the frame rate a tad as to not upstage you, Miss Game & Watch. Fair.
Where are the sprites? Oh yeah, my rant zone is up here. I could draw Toria if you want. Maybe at some point, but right now I think I'll just stick with the 3D, with the 3D model, you know, but thank you for offering, I'll keep that in mind.
Fair enough, and there's just one thing left to say. Theme music!
Yeah, I swear I'm gonna add in a good intro. It looks good.
Chicken jockey!
No, before that one.
Time for stuff that will, probably, get this stream copyright claimed. But hopefully won't get the video copyright claimed. I didn't realize the Spookbox lines were in what you were editing and thought Spook just showed up and started talking over you. Yeah, no, I mean, that would be difficult to do for several reasons. I need to, like, label these better. Hang on, I'm gonna go in and actually give these names. Hopefully this won't mess up stuff. Yeah, no, it won't. It's still in the thing. It's just different. Hi, Tim Whitfield. I'm just editing my secret level video. Alright, some spring cleaning here. Maybe I should have done this, off stream, but why not? Now we can all do it, together, and we can listen to some nice tunes. Scared. Yeah, that's frustrated. This is, exasperated. This is a blush. And this is another blush. I thought it would be important to have two blushes. So I'm working on my fancy new dystopian plan. I'm trying to figure factionalization. Cool, what do you mean your dystopia plan again? Remind me? What's up with that? Do you mean like a game, or are you trying to take over the world?
Revenge guac.
Getting warm. Warmer.
I'm also working on a video, but I haven't gotten the footage yet. My internet is currently down. Wait, if your internet is down, how are you watching this? I mean, I guess you could watch it with data, but
Whatever, we already did the title card.
Straying off mobile data, I see. I hope that this stream doesn't run your bill up too much, and if it does, I hope it's worth it.
Secret level! We're talking about secret level. Our secret level!
Now that I think this is called for Starry Eyes. Oh, a mobile hotspot. Alright, well, my point still stands. As I have it, the evil ghost AIs will basically use mega corporations as a front to establish societal cliques. This is for your, like, RPG or story idea, right?
We're talking about secret level. Secret level! We're talking about secret level.
That seems good, and I think that this next part, I'm gonna just have footage playing.
On August 20th, 2024, a video game press
I'm not sure what
conference
footage
called
yet, but I'll figure that
Gamescom
out.
was held in the city of Cologne, Germany. The opening night featured many announcements from across the video game industry.
I'll answer the thing from earlier. I'm not horny or violent right now. I just wish I wasn't awake, and I also want to snuggle you. Aw. I wish I could snuggle you too. I'm sorry.
From popular titles such as Street Fighter 6, popular titles such as Street Fighter 6, Marvel Rivals.
I think I'm gonna cut down this part too. I don't need to mention so many game names.
Genshin Impact, Monster Hunter Wilds, Infinity Nikki, Warhammer, such as Street Fighter 6, Marvel Rivals, Genshin Impact.
Sorry, Genshin Impact, but you're not making an impact on this video. Why am I not able to delete the... Oh, right, yeah, because, yeah. We don't need to have the blue stars on this part. I can just edit that in later. And dirt, see you in Street Fighter 6, everyone!
Next, Marvel Rivals, Monster Hunter Wilds, Infinity Nikki.
Dropping in to offer an encouragement. I probably won't stay for long. You're very cool and cute, so I'm sure you can finish that. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Gray. That's really nice to hear. I will finish this, I swear. With the power of friendship.
Rivals, Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2, remember that one, it'll be important later, and of course, the illustrious Goat Simulator Remastered. But there was...
Hang on.
Remember...
You're a cute and good girl, Ivy. Noises. Anyway, I'm a very serious editor of videos. It's so adorable. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. This is actually really helping encourage me to do things. I always forget Goat Sim exists, LMAO. It was such a nothing game for how wide its impact it was. Yeah, it was surely, that was an interesting cultural moment. I never actually played Goat Simulator. Should I play Goat Simulator for this channel? Maybe for a Monday stream. Although next Monday I've decided that the game I'm gonna play is gonna be Wander Song, so maybe we'll try that another time.
Remember that one, it'll be important later. And of course, the illustrious Goat Simulator Remastered. But there was one thing that interested me and many other people more than anything here, when Tim Miller, creator of the Netflix series Love, Death, and Robots, came on stage to introduce the world to his new show, Secret Level.
Not really worth playing in my opinion, but go ahead. Voting in favor of Goat Sim stream, JukeBox 8. Okay, so there's one vote for no and one vote for yes.
Fucking love video games.
Same. Bro, video games are the shit. What?
I'll adjust like where I am on the screen later. This is just you know, this is just putting them in. Okay, Septupulanti has voted no. Gray has said no point. You're already goated. Thank you.
1v1 me and Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures, bitch.
And every time a trailer comes online, we see hundreds and hundreds of comments from the fans. Like, why don't we see a movie like this? Or why can't we have a series like this?
Why are
Oh wait, hang on, I just remembered. So this is a joke that accidentally aged poorly.
Why are there pronouns in this game? Why aren't the women more attractive to me? Where the fuck is Silksong?
Yes, so that joke that has been in this script for a very long time, and it's funny because Silksong now has a release date. And it's going to be very soon. So I'm gonna have to record a bit as like I'm gonna record a bit that's kind of a rebuttal of that. Okay. This is how I get into my Spookbox voice. You know how it is. I'm just going to record this on my phone real quick. Silksong already came out, jackass! 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 I don't think you appreciate how long it takes these videos to get made. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes these videos to get made. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes me to make these videos. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes videos to get made. Okay. Okay, I got a good take in there, probably. I just need to, send that to my email. Oh, my adoring fans, I love you all too. Thank you very much. Anyway, okay, there we go. I just need to go to my email and download it. Hopefully this won't make things break too much. Okay. Here we go. Yes, that falls under narration, yeah. Okay, why is it not in this folder? Is it not, is M4A not supported, but... Damn it, I need to convert this. Okay. M4A to web converter. Also, yes, I know that Silk Song is out in a week and a half, but, like, by the time I get the video out, it's definitely going to be out. just to clarify. Converting the files to what religion? The cult of waves. Waveology. Alright. Quick, ask them to delay Silk Song so you can keep the joke intact. I don't want to have that in my conscience. I think people would crucify me if I was responsible for that. And I think it's honestly funnier this way. Silk Song already came out, jackass. 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 Yeah, I think that this third one is the best.
I don't think you appreciate how long it takes these videos to get made. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes these videos to get made. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes me to make these videos.
God damn it, why god damn it? What happened?
Yes. Already came out, jackass. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes me to make these videos.
Oh, right, the music. Yeah, I forgot about the music. Good music, isn't it?
Song. Silk Song already came out.
What music is it? It's a lo-fi cover of Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
Game. Why aren't the women more
Yeah, let's hear the whole
Why are there pronouns in this game? Why aren't the women more attractive to me? Where the fuck is Silk Song? Silk Song Silk Song. Why are there pronouns in this game? Why aren't the women more attractive to me? Where the fuck is Silk Song? Silk Song already came out, jackass. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes me to make these videos.
Okay, yeah, this is good. This is a good bit. Okay, now back to graphics. Probably gonna put, like, some nerd glasses over me or something.
Jackass. I don't think you appreciate how... Why are there pronouns in this game? Why aren't the women more attractive to me? Where the fuck is Silksong? Silksong already came out, jackass. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes me to make these videos.
I cry a lot.
Woo!
Welcome to a world of new solutions. Welcome to a world of bloody evolution. In time, the heart will open. Yeah, the Ruby music is always great.
A lot.
Woo!
Okay, we're definitely gonna need to turn this audio clip down in the final edit. I'm glad you like the timing on the bit. You know, I'm gonna play it again.
Why are there pronouns in this game? Why aren't the women more attractive to me? Where the fuck is Silksong? Silksong already came out, jackass. I don't think you appreciate how long it takes me to make these videos.
I cry a lot.
Woo! Let's give it up for men crying! Secret Level was to be an anthology series with each episode being based on a different video game, which would be available only on Amazon Prime Video, the prestigious streaming service home to a lot of fantastic, well-produced, critically acclaimed original series, buckets of independent films that range from hidden gems.
Shizumaru Hisami? What does that mean? Who is that? Guest Zero. I don't know who that is, I'm sorry.
And whatever you would classify Hazman Hotel as. Most of the games included I sadly don't know too much about. Which is why today...
Oh, we're going classic with this music here.
Which is why today, we will be mostly focusing on my favorite one, Mega Man! Starting in 1987 with Rockman on the Famicom, renamed Mega Man in the West just because, this classic video game series tells the tale of Rock Light, a little robot boy created by genius scientist Dr. Light, who decides to be converted into a super fighting robot because Dr. Light's college roommate...
God, they were roommates.
went crazy and turned all his other robots evil, in an event that started a chain reaction of bad decisions that centuries into the future would directly lead to the extinction of the human race. Kinda. Except in the alternate timeline where Light got laid and decided to invent sentient Tamagotchis instead, but that's important right now. What is important is that after years of regular releases that earned it the title as one of the most iconic video game series of all time, the Mega Man franchise has gone dormant in recent years, with not a lot releasing in years besides the occasional merch drop. But being represented in a major streaming show seems to be the biggest step in a recent push from Capcom to revitalize interest in the franchise by putting Mega Man in pretty much everything but a video game.
Let's see, which one, which sprite should I have be the Carnival Barker advertiser voice? Oh yeah, Smug seems like the right one here.
We got Mega Man the T-shirt, Mega Man the action figure, Mega Man the Funko Pop, Mega Man the comic book, Mega Man the VTuber merch collab.
Okay, but which one should be like the Starstruck one?
Capcom, if you're watching this, just call me. I would give anything to be able to do something like this. I can give anything to be able to do something like this.
And yet I can't find, right now, an official roll plush anywhere. I know, right? How the hell... why is that not a thing?
Lab. Capcom, if you're watching this, just call me. I would give anything to be able to do something like this. I can be a good girl for you, I promise. There have been a lot of attempts to adapt the world of Mega Man into a medium besides video games, from cartoons and comics to novels and stage shows. Some try their best to stay faithful to the source material.
Also, Guest Zero is talking about Samurai Showdown character because of the woo men crying things. Next up, the Mega Man Romantasy novel. I mean, yeah, that's kind of just the Roboticist Daughters, the story I'm writing. Capcom, if you want to buy the rights to the Roboticist Daughters and publish it, I'm down. Just call me. I need to finish it first, but that would be neat. Mega Man stage show, yeah, there is... It's like this old, like, promotional thing that they did. It's like... most of it is lost, but, like, I think Proto Dude found some footage of it.
Try their best to stay faithful to the source material.
I can't believe this cartoon is all the loading screen. It's the loading screen. It's the loading screen. I can't believe this cartoon is all the loading
Hang on, I need to take this.
loading believe this cartoon.
A padlock.
Loading screen.
It's the loading screen. It's the loading screen. I can't believe this cartoon is on the loading screen.
It's the loading screen.
What a load.
It's the loading screen.
It's on a roll.
Loading screen.
What a load.
Loading screen.
Come and take a peep at all these loading screens and tell me, have you seen all that the load can bring? Just a little something while a cartoon loads. Watch a looping animation that you can behold. All the wonders Coach Z's been talking about. Dope tracks and dope beats, I can offer you that. So much more of Coach Z yet remains to be seen. Yo, Homestar, come and peep these loading screens.
Hey, I remember that loading screen. Do you remember that loading screen? Don't you, friend? Remember that loading screen? Maybe you should tell them all about the loading screen.
It's the loading screen. It's the loading screen. I can't believe this cartoon is just all the loading screens. It's the loading screen. It's the loading screen. Is this cartoon seriously just all the loading screens?
It's the loading screen. It's the loading screen. I can't believe this cartoon is just all the loading screen. I like that loading screen. I love that loading screen. I don't like that loading screen. I kind of like that loading screen. Tap that foot, old Homestar 1. Or tap that foot, tap that foot, old Homestar 1. Or tap that foot, old Homestar 1. Or tap that foot. Come on, old Homestar, tap that foot.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, Oh yeah, sorry, I got a phone call from this. I'm going to a concert tomorrow. I just got a call to confirm that I actually did buy the tickets. Mega Man, yeah, sorry, there was like a lost promotional stage show that Proto Dude found like footage of. I can send you like the article about it. You know, at this point, Transitive Property, a Vivzy Pop Deltarune, the animated series is a possibility. I don't know if they would do a Deltarune animated series before Undertale. They would probably want to do Undertale first.
Faithful to the source material,
There are concerts in Dimension V. Yeah, Weird Al is playing here. Tomorrow. You know. Right, yeah, I found this. Okay, I'll just DM you the link to this thing, because it's insane.
their best to stay faithful to the source material. Some use the concept Some use the concept of Mega Man as a jumping-off point to do their own unique take. And some are less adaptations and
Ask Weird Al if he knows a way out. Yeah, I have the VIP package, so I should be able to meet him. Oh yeah, but the shadows could obscure him or something. But, you know, I'm sure he'll make time for me.
Some are less adaptations and more the artistic equivalent of a train wreck I can't look away from. And for 17 weeks, Mega fans around the world were dying to know which one this would be. A lot of people were a bit skeptical, not really digging the art style or what the trailers implied.
Holy shit, IVIP. Yeah. You know, I met him years ago when I had cancer because it was a Make-A-Wish thing, and I just wanted to, you know, and because there's a meet and greet for this one, I just wanted to see him again and, you know, just let him know everything's going alright, you know?
Would be. A lot of people were a bit skeptical, not really digging the art style or what the trailers implied the story might be, but from the announcement it looked promising to me. It was being made by the team behind Love, Death, and Robots, an award-winning science fiction anthology show from Netflix that, while not entirely about robots, there's a lot of love and death in there too, the episodes featuring robots do have a lot of interesting, thought-provoking plots that would not be out of place in the Mega Man universe. And with advancements in robotics and AI becoming a hot topic, for better or worse, I think it's one of the best times in history to make a really good Mega Man story. I mean, even besides the robots, it's a story about a prideful inventor trying to take over the world in an attempt to prove he's the greatest guy ever.
Maybe he'll remember? I hope so. I'm gonna, like, have the video clip handy, just in case.
I mean, even besides the robots, it's a story about a pride. I mean, even besides the robots, it's a story about a prideful inventor trying to take over the world in an attempt to prove he's the greatest guy ever out of spite for taking his divorce really badly. His divorce really badly, and my lawyers have it.
So you look way different now, so who knows if he'll recognize you. Yeah, I'm hoping to catch him with the... By the way, we actually met before a while ago, and then I show him the video, and then I'll be like, yeah, so, you probably didn't recognize me because, you know, I grew out my hair.
Advised me not to finish that sentence. And it seems like the people involved on the project really cared. At the very least, Tim Miller seemed very proud of what they'd made, so I was cautiously optimistic. And this video is mostly going to be focusing on the Mega Man episode of Secret Level, but to get a good feel for the project, it's a Secret Level, but to get a good feel for the...
Grow out your hair, vaporize the cancer, grow out your chest, grow out your gender. Yeah, a lot has changed. I also became an anime girl. That's a significant thing that happened.
But to get a good feel for the project, it's important to me that I'm somewhat familiar with the other ones. So here... So here's some quick thoughts on every other episode. Which I am going to rank on this high scoreboard as we go.
Yeah, I think I'll just stick with a normal smile.
Other episode, which I...
Me when Electro Swing Celeste. Is this Electro Swing? I mean, it's Electro, but I don't know if it's Swing. Electro Swing, I usually think that there's... I mean, okay, it does have piano, but it's not like ragtime piano, like...
Every other episode, which I am going to...
Okay, no, actually, I think I am gonna go with the Starry Eyes.
I am going to rank on this high scoreboard as we go.
Okay, wait, I just want to show I actually wrote,
Oh, pretty snazzy, right? We've been using this thing as a to-do list.
Yeah, I just wanna showcase the to-do list real quick. Ivy, record secret level review, resolve M plotline, call Sky, commission more pinups, pause video to read joke, Artoria, punch Ivy, stab Ivy, poison Ivy, groan at accidental pun, Jordan Peele marathon. Cheers seems to believe the scoreboard is a result of your growing Digimancy abilities. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, actually.
Rank on this high scoreboard as we go. Pretty snazzy, right?
Hello, just finished exercising. Hi, Camilio Fandango. Nice to see you.
We've been using this thing as a to-do list. The other games covered with their own episodes are Dungeons & Dragons, Sifu, New World, Unreal Tournament, Warhammer 40k, more specifically the Space Marine 2 spin-off, Pac-Man, Crossfire, Armored Core, The Outer Worlds, Exodus, Spelunky, Concord, Honor of Kings, and PlayStation. Not any one specific PlayStation game, just like the concept of the PlayStation brand.
How's editing going? Pretty well. I'm wondering if I should, like, cut out the part where I just list all of the games. Because I'm gonna already, like, list all the games later. I don't know if it's really necessary. What do you guys and it's just kind of making the video longer. What do you guys think? So Astrobot was not in the episode. It would be great if he was, but he wasn't.
The other
Also, Toria getting bored applying your death and doing something else in character. Hey, she needs hobbies. I feel like the listing of all the games in Fang and the Herald Pain face as the cover art keeps popping up per title would be funny. Wait, what? Herald Pain face? What are you talking about? I'm looking this up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that guy. The old man that's smiling awkwardly. That would be funny, but I don't know.
The other games covered with their own episodes are
If it's necessary.
Dungeons & Dragons, Sifu, New World, Unreal Tournament, Warhammer 40k, more specifically the Space Marine 2 spin-off, Pac-Man, Crossfire, Armored Core, The Outer Worlds, Exodus,
I don't know, I feel like this whole bit feels kind of unnecessary.
Spelunky,
And just seems to
Concord,
pad the
Honor of
runtime.
Kings, and PlayStation. Not any one specific PlayStation game, just it's like the
The face the internet historian decided is his now. Oh! So an internet historian is plagiarizing faces now too.
concept of the PlayStation brand. Now, if you're looking at this list and thinking, wow, I must be really out of touch with gaming culture,
Oh wait, but but there is this.
not any one specific PlayStation
That I
game,
like,
just
but-
like the concept of the PlayStation brand. Now, if you're looking at this list and thinking, wow, I must be really out of touch with gaming culture, I don't recognize most of these. Don't worry, because I am a super smart and lovable and sexy gamer girl on the internet who kind of knows what a GPU is, and even I didn't know most of these. I mean, that's fine, and expected even. I know I don't have the most mainstream taste when it comes to video games, and I actually really love it when projects like this bring together a lot of games that I haven't heard of, because it can help me broaden my horizons to find games I never would have tried otherwise. But still, this is a really random assortment of games. There's some all-time classics and critically acclaimed stuff in here. There's also games...
Yeah, I don't know. I think this bit actually is like the point that I have of saying I feel like the rest of the scene is good. It's just like I don't know. I'm not sure if I need to have listed out all of them. Hang on.
Other games covered with their own episodes are Dungeons & Dragons, Sifu, New World, Unreal Tournament, Warhammer 40k, more specifically the Space Marine 2 spin-off,
What if I just had it speed up for a bit?
Pac-Man, Crossfire, Worlds, Exodus, Spelunky, Concord, Honor of Kings, and PlayStation. Kings, and Concord, Honor of Kings, more specifically the Space Marine, and PlayStation.
Actually, for that point, you should keep this section. Yeah, I can probably just speed it up. Maybe it'll be good. Alright, the blue stars line along this. Okay. Let's see how this
Games covered with their own episodes are Dungeons & Dragons, Sifu, New World, Unreal Tournament, Warhammer 40k, more specifically the Space Marine 2 spin-off,
Pac-Man, Crossfire, Armored Core, The Outer Worlds, Exodus, Spelunky.
Okay, maybe that's too fast.
Spelunky, Games covered with their own episodes are Dungeons & Dragons, Sifu, New World, Unreal Tournament, Warhammer 40k, more specifically the Space Marine 2 spin-off,
Pac-Man, Crossfire, Armored Core, The Outer Worlds, Exodus, Spelunky, Concord, Honor of Kings,
and PlayStation. Not any one specific PlayStation game, just like the concept of the PlayStation brand. Now, if you're looking at this list and thinking, wow, I must be really out of touch with the concept of the PlayStation brand. Now, if you're looking at this list PlayStation brand.
Oh, I'm sorry that the music made you sad, Raven.
Like the concept of the PlayStation brand. Now, if you're looking at this list and thinking, wow, I must be really out of touch with games. Looking at this list and thinking,
Monster Prom music is emotional whiplash. Yeah, it's very different vibes. I'm still annoyed it's a D&D episode rather than a Baldur's Gate 3 episode. I don't even like that game, but Larian freaking deserves their laurels. Yeah, why didn't they just make it Baldur's Gate 3? That would have at least been a video game. It's for the video game show.
wow, I must be really out of touch.
And it's a popular video game, people like it.
Listen, thinking, wow, I must be really out of touch with gaming culture. I don't recognize most of these. Don't worry. Because I am most of these. Don't worry. Because I am a super smart and lovable and sexy gamer girl on the internet who kind of knows what a GPU is, and even I didn't know most of these.
Nobody I can think of has given a shit about Unreal Tournament since 2000. I mean, I don't really care that some of these games are obscure, like, or old. Like, I mean, I love... Classic games should be represented in here. It's just...
what a GPU is, even I didn't know most of these. I mean, that's fine, and expected even. I know I don't have the most mainstream taste when it comes to video games, and I actually really love it when projects like this bring together a lot of games that I haven't heard of, because it can help me broaden my horizons to find games I never would have tried otherwise. But still, this is a really random assortment of games. There's some all-time classics and critically acclaimed stuff in here. There's also games that were by all means total flops, games that had not existed at the time the show came out, and some that did exist before the show.
I would have freaking loved this show if it had a unified focus on giving classic games a fresh coat of paint. Yeah, that would have been cool. The issue with Unreal Tournament is that they're not talking about the UT people cared about. It's the modern slop they keep trying to flog is just as good. But they kept the sound clips.
Came out, but then stopped existing before the show came out. Two of them are tabletop games, not video games. This lineup feels like reaching into the bargain bin at GameStop and trying to make a show based on the first 15 games you find. Poor me. Maybe just shopping around every game company you can find who will pay you money to make an episode.
I question what GameStop is still selling early Mega Man games. I mean, you say that, but like, I was in GameStop the other day and I literally saw a Super Nintendo cartridge of Mega Man X that they were selling. Like, they have like retro games there now. For some reason. I don't know if anyone's buying them.
But why would the gaming industry do something cynical like that?
Waves crashing down, splashes and beauty resound. Oh, 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 where the shore ends become unwound. Treasure is found down by the sands of the sea.
Yeah, the only bad thing about this set of, what they do? Since when? Like, a couple years ago, they started doing that. It's mostly online, but, like, they have some things on there, in their store. The only bad thing about this set of sprites is that I don't really have a neutral expression.
Out past the door, adventure lies. Thrills are in store, worthwhile and engaging.
GameStop still isn't bankrupt. Believe it or not, yeah. They're still around.
You find, or maybe just shopping around every game
At least
company
in the
you can
US.
find who will pay you money to make an episode. But why would the gaming industry do something cynical like that? Ahem. First, let's
Splashes and beauty resound. Oh, 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 where the shore ends become unwound.
Should be bankrupt. Half the store is usually Funko Pops. That's true. But, you know, I still enjoy going in there every once in a while.
It's calling out. It's time to be free.
First, let's start with the first batch of episodes released on December 10th, 2024. Oh boy, the first episode of this video game anthology show is about a tabletop game. The volume is either really quiet or really loud with no in-between, and it's way too darkly lit. I can barely see anything. On top of that, it's got an uncanny, hyper-realistic style. It has a pretty fun gimmick of being from the perspective of an NPC that gets adopted by the D&D party, and then becomes a part of the party. You've got a wizard that's way too aggressive and tries to use fireball too much, a super chill dwarf, the
Nah, girl, you gotta go into a local game store. That shit is peak. I'd love to, but, like, I don't have a lot of those around. The mall around near us does have, like, a retro game store. Forgot to go there last time. Okay, I looked into this a bit, and there's a weird little thing about this. Oh, what's that?
paladin that actually wants to get shit done, and an orc barbarian that wasn't into the roleplay at all and just liked the combat. It starts with a person being taken... a super chill dwarf, the paladin that actually wants to get shit done, and an orc barbarian that wasn't into the roleplay at all and just liked the combat. It starts with a person being taken to a dungeon, and it ends with a dragon. Truth in advertising. But it ends before you get to see them kill the dragon.
That is about, I think this is sort of an adaptation of the Tyranny of Dragons adventure. That is about Tiamat being incarnated on the material plane and adventures having to stop her, but literally nothing else lines up. Oh. There's 3 local game stores in your area? Oh, that... lucky.
Boo. If you want to watch a D&D adaptation, just watch The Legend of Vox Machina. It's also on Prime Video and way better in every way. Or just watch Asterion fan cam. Enjoy that top spot. Enjoy that top spot in the leaderboard for now, D&D. It won't last.
I rolled a 1. Fuck.
Now, visually, this episode is incredible. It has so many varied art styles, a cel-shaded style reminiscent of Arcane, some black and white sketchy hand-drawn parts, a fight scene in bisexual lighting. The action is exciting, and they do a lot of cool things with the protagonist, I assume Sifu, regenerating each time he dies and growing older each time. I love this sassy old lady he interacts with. Her interactions with Sifu are so fun and make me emotional. It felt like a full story. This wins the Makes Me Wanna Play the Game award.
Also, I think The Adventures of Mighty Nine might be out at this point, isn't it? I don't know, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh boy, Uncanny Valley realism again. But it's worse! This is the wacky story of a deeply douchey guy, voiced by the former governor of California, trying to colonize an island where everyone has infinite extra lives, alongside his one-armed sidekick. Unlike in the Sifu episode, the cycle of death and resurrection in this is entirely played for laughs, and it is quite funny seeing this terrible man get killed gruesomely in ways I probably shouldn't show on YouTube.
It's close. Premieres November 19th, 2025. Oh, cool! Hopefully, I'll have this done before then.
Arnold Schwarzenegger does a hilarious performance as King Elstrom, although he kinda moves and acts like Xavier Renegade Angel. The ending was very sweet, and it felt like a full story. That's more than can be said for some of these. More Uncanny Valley, but it's lessened when I just look at the cute robots at the...
I'm probably just gonna show a lot of clips from the show
humans
on
and
these
aliens are
parts.
fighting in these extremely unreal tournaments. These robots are so well designed and expressive, it's amazing. I was rooting for them to kill all the humans in Uprising. This didn't make me want to play Unreal Tournament, but it did make me want to play Ultra Kill. Hearing the announcer narrating every kill was a highlight. Really cool battle suits and
there's
energetic
music I
animation
chose.
and cool areas. Slightly better lit than the D&D one, and there's a lot of cool tech light sources. This is kinda just a lot of walking and staring and bloody carnage, though. It's mostly cool looking bloody carnage, but there's not much in terms of story. The episode starts out saying, "In the grim darkness of the future, there is only war," and the episode took that extremely literally by having the whole thing just be a battle in a war. Cool looking battle, but just a battle. And a kid dying and coming
I do not get the Critical Role fandom. I don't either. I just think the cartoon is fun.
back as a blood ghost.
I
The biggest
could never
problem
really
with
get
this,
into
though,
the
is it's another
podcast.
episode based on something that's not a video game. You could argue that D&D and Warhammer both have a lot of video games in its franchise, and it's kind of specifically about the video game Space Marine 2, but Spider-Man also has a really good video game. Should Spider-Man get a secret level episode? Does Spider-Man get a seat at the table with Spelunky? No! It is like if you had a show adapting great pieces of literature, and they included Sherlock Holmes, The Great Gatsby, This Is How You Lose the Time War, and Mickey Mouse. Oh, but Mickey Mouse has been in a lot
Warhammer, it's not even a battle against the enemies from the frickin' game. Oh, really?
of books, you
I
say,
didn't
but
know
that's
that.
not his main gig, and we
I
all
don't
know that.
anything about most of these, that's why I'm doing this. Wait, wait a second, this music is going on way too long. Stop the Warhammer part. Insomniac Spider-Man would have been a fun secret level episode, though. I mean, it would be fun, but it would make me think, why the fuck is he here?
When they announced this episode was going to be a dark take on Pac-Man, many people were skeptical, but I was actually excited, because I think Pac-Man lends itself really well to a dark take. It's literally about a guy being chased endlessly through a maze by the undead and then devouring them. You really don't need to change much to make that edgy and scary. This episode doesn't really do much with that idea. It takes the base idea of a guy trapped in what is supposed to be a labyrinth, but really just looks like a normal post-apocalyptic setting, and having to eat to survive. They mention the labyrinth is filled by ghosts, but the ghosts don't really show up for most of it. When one does show up, they don't even fight or eat it, they just talk about doing that. The ghosts don't even look like ghosts. I mean, if anything, the Chosen looks more like a ghost. Wait, do the Chosens become the ghosts? Well, that question is not answered in this episode, but it might be answered in Shadow Labyrinth, the new edgy Pac-Man reboot game that this episode was secretly a trailer for, which makes it feel way less cool knowing that. I thought I was experiencing art, but I was just being advertised to.
See, 9 out of 10 Warhammer fans I know don't play the tabletop game. Cool, good for you. If it wouldn't get into, if it would be disqualified from, if it would be disqualified from joining Smash Bros, it doesn't deserve to be in this show. I'm putting my foot down on that.
Well, that question is not answered in this episode. Way less cool knowing that. I thought I was experiencing art, but I was just being advertised to. All of this is advertising.
This show sounds like what Love, Death, and Robots is, but about games. You're never gonna believe this, but the show is made by the same people who made Love, Death, and Robots also. So there's a good reason for that. It's just not as good as Love, Death, and Robots. So a Kingdom Hearts secret level up would be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah on that.
Well, I at least want some illusion that it's not. I was really disappointed to find out this wasn't about that board game from the 70s. I don't know what this game is, but based on the episode, it looks like a pretty generic military shooter with a pretty generic military story. This is way too darkly lit, but I like the relationship between the protagonist and the voice in his head. It's got some cool giant robot fights. Hey, isn't this game...
I mean, it's not as good because Love, Death, and Robots uses actual books and stories about sci-fi and what robots and AI are like. Yeah, and this...
We're supposed to have lesbians.
More in depth than some of the stuff in Pac-Man. I don't think that's the reason that it's bad. I think you could make a good story that's a dark take on Pac-Man. In fact, I intend to. I'm working on one for Halloween. My number 9, yeah! Wait, so you would have been okay with an episode about a tabletop game if it had been a retro tabletop game with a memorable ad campaign? I mean, as long as they're all... I mean, I would still question it, but, like... I would still be... It would be more interesting than what they actually did, is the thing.
Hey, isn't this game supposed to have lesbians? You're thinking of Signalis. Or is it Signalis? Signalis. Well, I think this should have lesbians. You think everything should have lesbians?
Pac-Man 2 is a dark take on Pac-Man where he's an abusive father and a husband. Yeah, I will just say that the Warhammer ep is indeed the most boring Warhammer thing. Hell, the animated trailer for Rogue Trader is probably more interesting. Yeah, that's the... Some of these episodes just do the worst sin that you could do and be I feel like it's worse for something to be boring than to be interestingly bad, you know?
Am I wrong? Hey, this wins the mix.
What the heck is up here? Am I wrong? At least you can see what's going on in
Anyway,
it.
this
Yeah.
wins the Makes Me Wanna Play the Game award. Now, the rest of the episodes were released a week after all these. On December 17th, which also happened to be the anniversary of the first Mega Man game. Coincidence?
Wait, no, that was not at all where I was supposed to put that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Oh, another one I already put the
Oh
music
hey,
in
it's
for.
that game that Stupendium song about capitalism was based on.
No, honestly, did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property?
Still pretty Uncanny Valley, but at least I can see what things
Wait, that
are.
game does have lesbians and ace people? Oh, that's awesome. I know, I'm weirdly, proud of how well this synced up here. With the music.
Oh hey, it's that game that Stupendium song about capitalism was based on.
No, honestly, did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property?
Still pretty Uncanny Valley, but at least I can see what things are. And we follow a quirky Tom Holland Spider-Man-esque protagonist that clearly did not read the colony policy that defined him as company property. He falls in love with a girl on the colony who gets promoted to another planet, and then gets put through terrible, inhumane experiments. And then, even worse, it turns out his crush is an
Who up reading the colony polony? I'm never going to leave that down. It does line up really
evil
well, thank
capitalist
you.
who wants to stop safety regulations. This episode is fun, though, and for a show about games, fun is hard to come by. It would be better if they actually had the Stupendium song in it, though. Wins the Makes Me Wanna Play the Game award!
Hang on, there's another audio thing I wanted to edit, that I recorded earlier, might as well add that in. Opening my email. Gotta check my email. I'm gotta check my what? Ah, yeah, now we're talking. I'm sorry, Ivy. Polony is a vocal stim for me now. Well, I'm glad that makes you happy. So. Thinking about the Warhammer episode would have fit better if you made it about like one of the realms of chaos, because those are strange, otherworldly, and kind of like secret levels in Warhammer. Yeah, for a show called Secret Level, it's not really about secret levels at all. Okay, gonna... See, it fits for the MM episode because based on the manual, it's just functionally a secret level for Mega Man 1. I mean, it's not really based on the manual that much. I mean, besides, like, the basic plot of... the game. I should make a video talking about the weird ways that, like, that Capcom of America, like, bastardized the plot of the Mega Man games. If any of you are averse to the sound of someone chewing, I'm sorry. Oh, this is a Mega Man 1. Oh, this is a Mega Man 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna have all this. Bunny eat her hay. It's not hay, I'm eating potato chips.
Oh, this is a Mega Man one.
See, I thought it was at least inspired by the manual because of the resistance Wily programming thing. Oh, I see. Maybe. Hay chips? No, no, I'm not. That's not potato. No. Jeez. Maybe it'll sound better if I fade it out.
Oh, this is a Mega Man one. We're skipping this one for now.
Good bunny eater hay chips. No, they're not hay chips.
Oh, this is a Mega Man one. We're skipping this one for now.
Check your Discord. What did you send me? What? Hey, that's not. Max just sent me a gif of a rabbit with her mouth full of hay. Okay. I'm glad you're all having fun. And now I actually put graphics to this bit. It's me, I guess it could be. Why is the playback not working? What the heck? Did the playback just stop working? Damn it, it's done this before! Hang on, if I close Premiere and open it up again, does it work? I'm trying to open it up again. I hope it'll be okay. I can't really edit the video if I can't play the video. Okay, it's opening up again. It doesn't look like it, but it's working. Or at least I think it is. Opening the project. Please play. Yay, the play button works again.
Oh, this is a Mega Man one. We're skipping this one for now.
Yeah, I can edit that later into me eating potato chips.
Again, with the audio mixing problems! Besides that, it's a decent sci-fi story using a time dilation that happens with near-light-speed travel for drama. Some pretty good space action scenes. The best part was when it looked like one of the characters died in a fiery, tragic explosion, and then Amazon gave me a Roomba commercial immediately. Not really a fan of this narrator. I kinda wish they just had the characters, like, talk about stuff. This game isn't out yet as of writing this, and this episode doesn't really make me want to check it out. Another episode about respawning, and for a roguelike game like Spelunky where you have to play it a bunch of times, I think that's a good direction to go with. It also has a nice cel-shaded art style, which is nice because Spelunky is one of the cartoonier games on here. A young spelunker is being mentored by a veteran explorer who helps her deal with the cycle of death and rebirth. Really compelling and well-done emotional stuff, and the characters are likable to boot. Really shows the beauty of the cavern they're exploring. It uses the theme of respawning really well, telling that dying in a game is not just the end of something, it's the start of a new adventure. A new chance to try again. It's wonderful. Wins the Makes Me Want to Play the Game award.
And I have played it since then, and it was good. Oh, and here we have Concord. Yay!
Now this episode was surprisingly good. It feels like they were going for a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, and it makes it really fun, but also dramatic. Character designs are interesting, and the scenery is...
Oh, what's this? Oh, that, yeah. The VTuber green screen stuff.
It's gorgeous. It's even well lit. I love the energy here. This totally wins. I love the energy here. This totally wins the Makes Me Want to Play the Game award. The Game award. In fact, let me look it up right now. What can I play it on? Oh. Oh, it was a multiplayer only game. Oh, what can I play it on? Oh.
Oh, it was a multiplayer-only game, man. Oh, it was a multiplayer-only game, and they shut down the servers. They shut down the servers 3 months before this episode came out. They shut down the servers exactly 2 weeks after the game came out. So nobody can play it. I hate it. Whoops, hang on, gotta, plug in my external mic. Oh jeez, everything is falling off my desk. Okay, here we go. Also, thank you for the book. I shined the mouse light in my eyes, the ending. I hate the video game industry. The ending where they make a point about nobody being sure the main character's made it out alive was accidentally prophetic. Yeah, are you having fun, Raven? I hope you are. I hope you're all having fun. This episode forgoes the hyper-realism for more of an anime-esque style that looks really...
Hey, you listening?
Really good. It centers around a boy playing a board game against an all-knowing living city. They're really creative with the way the city builds itself around everything. This is one of the most visually interesting episodes of the whole series. They're having a very thought-provoking philosophical conversation about free will, about how big the divide between man and machine truly is, past, present, and future, and also the nature of games themselves. Love you all so much, Season. I love you so much too. Probably the most beautiful episode so far. I would say this also wins the Makes Me Want to Play the Game award. Oh wait, the safe margins aren't visible anymore. I need to turn those on. Now on to the final episode. It's called Playtime, so of course it's about PlayStation, which feels weird. Why didn't they just call it PlayStation? Were they not allowed to use the PlayStation brand name or something? Even though they used all these characters and the logo is everywhere? That's weird. This is weird. This episode takes place in a world where most people have these devices called buddy bots. Sort of an augmented reality toy that turns everyday life into a video game with rewards and microtransactions. And a guy named Johnny, who's probably from some kind of game, gives her a weird flubber creature that lets her game be way more fun. And she does an Akira slide, which the buddy bots do not appreciate. This episode is themed around various PlayStation games. In this town, they've got Helldivers, a Colossus, Kratos, Sackboy. Some kind of metaphor, I think, about microtransactions taking over games and making things less fun than they used to be, and the joy that true playtime can bring. A nice enough sentiment for the finale of this show. This episode actually felt like it understood why people like games. Okay, so now we've got a general idea of And a reminder, Johnny is just a VA streamer they liked as far as I can tell. Yeah, I'll probably put in like an addendum about that. Okay, so now we've got a general idea of what the rest of the series is like, so time for the... one episode I... Helldivers is a multi-platform game? Huh. That's weird that it's in here. Actually came here to talk about Mega Man Start. About time. I think this video is already longer than the episode. Longer than the episode. It'll be even longer if you don't stop snarking and play the B-roll. Mega Man Start was directed by Alex Beatty, who, alongside directing the Exodus episode of Secret Level, also directed the LDR episode Life Hutch, a chilling and beautifully shot short film based on a Harlan Ellison story about Michael B. Jordan hiding from a killer robot that detects movement, which I have no doubt would be equally effective if the robot in question had a spinning top on its head. The episode's writer, Jeff Uhas, was a story editor on every episode of Secret Level, but didn't work on LDR before. He did, however, do some work on the Batman Telltale games, and wrote a movie called Warden. The episode proper starts out with Dr. Light doom-scrolling on his iPad as the news tells us that Dr. Wily has sent Metal Man to attack Mega City, and wow, we're only a couple seconds into the... The series could have been called Tutorial Level. Yeah, that would be a good one. Metal Man to attack Mega City. And wow, we're only a couple seconds into the episode and there's already some fascinating adaptation. Wow!
We're only a couple seconds into the episode, and there's already some fascinating adaptation changes to discuss. First of all, fascinating adaptation changes to discuss. First of all, Mega City. This is a name for Mega Man's hometown that has appeared in a few sources before, namely the Dreamwave and Archie comics. But in those stories, it was always the case that the city was renamed that in Mega Man's honor, which cannot be the case now because this episode is a Mega Man origin story. It stands to reason that in this canon, Mega Man instead was named after the city, but they never really explain where his name came from in this episode, or even call him that, ever. So this is just odd. Secondly, the first robot mentioned to be converted by Dr. Wily was
PlayStation have been shifting towards a pro-PC stance, though. Most of their first-party stuff is on PC at this point. Really? That's neat. When are they gonna put Parappa the Rappa on Steam?
Metal Man, who in the games was one of the robots Wily built himself in Mega Man 2, while everything else implies this episode takes place during Mega Man 1. I don't hate this change, but it feels weird when it's like the only thing in this episode that's taken from a different game than Mega Man 1. If the story ever gets expanded on, I wonder if Mega Man would be fighting against a lot of different robots from across the series, but I digress. He makes it to his lab where our favorite boy in Blue Rock is already there, sporting a fashionable shirt with his designation number on it and a collar that makes his head look way smaller than it is, and he is extremely eager to help like the good boy he is. Dr. Light solemnly tells him to open the doors to unleash Bomb Man. In the games, he is a round little punk dude of average height, but in this show they saw fit to turn him into a hulking behemoth about the size of an Eva.
Maybe this will shield him from outside signals, keep Wily from infecting his cognitive...
Sorry, I got a call and I need to text it. You know, taking a step back, this is a lunatic move from Light, isn't it? Sending his giant bomb robot to fight Metal Man, yeah, I don't know if... I don't know if that was a good idea. Albert's attacking the city. Everyone's terrified. They need a hero who can save people and defeat evil. And of course, Bomb Man, yeah. I know, I'll send a giant armored behemoth called Bomb Man. Yeah, not his best plan.
Shield him from outside signals, keep Wily from infecting his cognitive circuit.
Wait, why didn't I just call this one Sweat Drop?
So how long does it take Wily's virus to turn him evil? What?
You know, if this plan had worked, we would have gotten Bomb Man Legends 3 by now. Oh man, that would be an interesting timeline if Bomb Man was the main character. Hi, Switch. Nice to see you.
What did you put in him, fucking McAfee? Not yet, Mega Man Rock.
Yeah, that series is called Bomberman. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. That series isn't in... Well, actually, it is in a better place than Mega Man, comparatively.
Hey, not yet, Mega Man Rock is voiced by Alkeo Tila, a 14-year-old actor at the time of recording, who from what I can tell has mostly done roles in kids' films and shows like playing Justin's son Roman on Wizards of Waverly Place, and being the current voice of Peter Parker on Spidey and His Amazing Friends, which makes me really want them to do a Marvel vs. Capcom short or something with his two characters meeting. Mega Man has had a lot of voice actors over the years, and so far they've all approached the character in different ways. We all have our preferences, but I really liked his performance in this one. He was leaning more towards the little boy voice a lot of VAs. Two characters meeting.
Hutman and Gutsman are iconic. Why the fuck did they pick Bomb Man? Because explosions are cool. That's the only reason I can think of.
Mega Man has had a lot of voice actors over the years, and so far they've all approached the character in different ways. We all have our preferences.
Hang on. Yeah, just gotta inch it forward like that, yeah. Gutsman can break shit without exploding. But explosions. But explosions. Yeah, and also it's nice to have Bomb Man get a time in the spotlight. A little bit, since he doesn't usually. Oh, or Fireman, that could have worked.
For preferences, but I really liked his performance in this one.
Oh, and yeah, Mega Man is called the Blue Bomber. We have to make this a Michael Bay movie. Yeah, Michael Bay Man. Michael Man.
He was leaning more towards the little boy voice a lot of VAs try to go for, which I think fits really well for his take on the character. Feels like a happy medium between Cole Howard's voice for Mega Man Powered Up and Ruth Shiraishi's voice from Mega Man 8.
Well, we've got Transformers by The Walking Dead. Why not Baymax, man? Why not? Why not, indeed?
Luckily, he was clearly given much better voice direction than in that one. He plays Mega Man very well, capturing his precocious good boy essence perfectly. I hope this kid has a long and successful career and that he gets to voice his character some more down the line. Dr. Light, on the other hand, is played by Rick Overton, no relation to that window all my friends who know what politics is are talking about lately, who, from my understanding, is mostly known for doing bit parts in a lot of movies and shows like Willow, Groundhog Day, Adam Ruins Everything, and Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Don. A show I'm only bringing up because the name is really fun to say. He seems to be playing Dr. Light with a warm, fatherly voice that I think fits him super well, and he's able to capture his serious moments and the care he feels for Rock perfectly. Rock, obviously sensing the possibility that this is gonna end poorly, points out that if the Bomb Man plan goes south, maybe he can fight. And Dr. Light has some reasonable concerns about sending this kid that can't be more than 10 to fight the Iron Giant.
I made you because I needed
help. You made me to help. Let me help.
In the lab, Rock.
Well, maybe Roll can help too.
What the hell is a roll?
You know Roll, my sister, your daughter. That's why I'm named Rock. It's like a pun, rock and roll.
I think I would remember if I had a daughter with such a ridiculous name.
Rock doesn't push further than this, but does pout a little while unscrewing his arm to replace it with a really cool blowtorch arm and oh no, evil spider robot thing, which is apparently the way that Wily infects the robots in his canon, which doesn't have any precedent in any Mega Man stories I can think of, but it's probably more interesting cinematically than he just hacked something while we weren't looking. And while Rock displays some really impressive platforming skills to follow it, it's no use, and the evil spider robot thing just converts Bomb Man immediately. There is not—
You know, at least they don't call him Mega. Yeah, that's right. That would have been weird.
Not even a struggle at all. Your antivirus sucks, Light. So Bomb Man absolutely wrecks the lab, and Rock along with it, but luckily Rock gets the upper hand because displays some really impressive platforming skills to follow it, it's no use, and the evil spider robot thing just converts Bomb Man immediately. There is not even a struggle at all.
Terra Man? I mean, there's Terra. There is a guy named Terra. In Mega Man V. Yeah, I wonder if the virus spiders are inspired by X. Are there virus spiders in X?
Your antivirus sucks, Light.
Giga Man, Killer Man. Terra Man, Nano Man? I don't know.
So Bomb Man absolutely wrecks the lab and Rock along with it, but luckily Rock gets the upper hand because he just finds an Ice Slasher adapter on the ground and plugs it into his arm. Good thing that was there. They didn't show it until just now, but it sure came in handy. Why was that even there, just lying on the ground? What were they planning on making slushies later? So Rock freezes Bomb Man's arm, causing his bomb to get freeze to him by accident.
Sorry.
And Bomb Man is defeated as his attack strategy blows up
Particle Man and Triangle Man. Don't forget Universe Man.
Up in his face. And at this point, I feel like I should point out that in the game,
There aren't directly, as far as I know, but the only time Classic ever uses a virus like that is Mega Man 10. All the other times are personal reprogramming or in other sub-series. Maybe. You know, when's Mega Man Terra mixed? Whenever Udon remembers they have the license to make Mega Mix comics. Oh, I have it. This light really is Santa. He needs to ice up the roof later to land his sleigh. Oh, of course. That makes sense. This was released in December. You know, I'd love to keep going with this, but I gotta be honest, I'm really tired now. And I haven't had lunch, and I should probably go have lunch. But I think I made some good progress today. I'll work on more of this off stream. This has been a really good time being able to have you guys, being able to edit with you guys. I love these streams a lot. But yeah, I'm tired. I think I need to take a break. Yeah, you go have lunch, you've done good, thank you. See you next time for some other game of some kind, and I'll probably do another of these editing streams next week. Assuming I'm not already done editing it, which I probably won't be. But, it's been a good time, good stream, thank you, I love you, Bunny, thank you. This was fun to join. Thanks, Switch. I'm glad you were here for a bit. Until next time, I'm Miss JukeBox 8, and thank you for a wonderful time.